Welcome to Being Well. In this video, we are going to do some yoga poses. I couldn't speak then. Let me start again. Welcome to Being Well. In today's yoga practice, we're going to move through some poses to help you with stress. We're also going to do a gentle breathing practice, and we're going to focus on our breath throughout the practice, because your breath is your most powerful tool, and your breath will guide you to that state of peace and take you out of the stress response. So I absolutely love breath work. I hold breath ceremonies and breath retreats and so much more because I know the power of the breath. So please trust me in this practice. Please stay with me. And I can promise that you will feel a lot more at ease after this practice. So we're going to come into a cross-legged position, and if that is uncomfortable for you, just have your legs out straight. That is okay. And what we're going to do is we're just going to close down the eyes. And again, if closing down the eyes is uncomfortable for you, you also don't need to do that. And what I want you to do is just rest your hands in your lap. So just let your arms become heavy. And maybe take a little movement in the shoulders, a little shake off. And what I want you to do now is I want you to breathe in through your nose and out of your mouth. In through your nose, out of the mouth, in through the nose, out of the mouth, in through the nose, out of the mouth. And I want you to stay with that breath. So breathe in and out, and just try to stay with it while I'm guiding you. So what I would like you to do is I would like you to start to try to make the inhale and the exhale longer. And it doesn't need to be seconds and seconds longer. It can just be 1 second. I want you to start to build a level of awareness and trust in the body that it is capable of more, but not from an expectation point or a pressure point, from a relaxing point. Maybe just softening that exhale to allow the exhale to go out a little slower. And what I want you to do is I want you to stay with that breath. And some of you might be thinking, I came here for yoga to move. Actually, just staying still and doing work with the breath is yoga, because there is an element of yoga that is the pranayama section, and that is all to do with the breath work. Really just let yourself soften into this, let yourself really be present, and let yourself receive just this stillness that we often don't seek or receive. And then when you're ready, I want you to stay with the breath but open the eyes. The sun here is very bright. And we're going to release the hands and the arms out to the side. Arms? I can't speak today, I don't know what's going on. What we're going to do is we're going to take a big breath in like we did, but as we do that we're going to raise up the arms. They don't have to come over your head, we're just raising them up, and then we're going to turn the palms down as we exhale. Turning the palms up and inhale. Turning the palms down, exhale. Nice and slow. And maybe your breath is a little bit shorter than mine, that's okay. Maybe it's longer, that is also okay. So go at this at your own pace. Breathing in, reaching up, being soft and gentle. Exhale, come down. We don't need these movements to be big and jolty. They don't need to go all the way up over your head. I want you to breathe in to the body and let the body help the arms move to where they want to go. Not where we think they have to go or where somebody else's arms are going. This is about internalizing your breath and your practice for you. So we're bringing all that awareness inside the body, and that helps us move the body. I'm going to take one more. And exhale, let the hands come all the way back down to the center. And then just let the hands fall back into the lap. Just let yourself be easy here for a moment. Just full awareness on the breath, on the body. And then staying with your awareness on your breath, we're going to come into child's pose. So we're going to uncross the legs, shake them out. If they're already out, just give them a shake. And then we're going to come onto our hands and knees. And we're not rushing, we're not going quick, because we're here to relax and de-stress. We don't want to be moving too quick. We're going to take the knees to the outer edge of the mat. And we're going to bring the feet together. We're going to start to sit the sit bones back towards the heels. And we're going to gently ease the hands forward. Forearms can come down to the floor. And then we soften with the breath. So with every breath, if you are a regular practicer, you may already be in child's pose. If you are, just take some deep breaths here. If you are not, you stay with me. And we're just going to ease down nice and slowly with every breath. So taking a deep breath in and out and soften. Maybe the chest comes down a little lower. And same again, breathing in and out. Big breaths. And just let the body move with the breath. And then stay here. And just let yourself take big deep breaths like we did at the beginning. Really breathing nice and deep. And noticing as we breathe, the body may start to sink down and ease down a little bit more. All I want you to do is keep your focus on your breath, nothing else. And just stay here. We're going to take one more breath. And then slowly lift the head, and then start to walk the hands closer to the body. And then gently bring the knees back into the center. And then push up and raise up the torso. I'm just going to take a couple of shoulder rolls. And change direction. Keep your awareness on your breath. And then gently come into stillness. We're now going to come onto our backs. So I invite you to make your way however is comfortable and right for you. So getting nice and comfortable, just having a little shuffle and a wiggle around. And what I want you to do is place your hands on your lower abdomen and rest them there. We're going to take the feet wide to the outer edges of the mat. And we're going to let both knees drop to the left side. So your hands will move, so you will need to adjust your arms. And all we're going to do here again is breathe. Nice big deep breaths. We want to relax that right leg. You will feel a little bit of tension in the right hip maybe. All I want you to do is breathe into it. Nice big deep breaths in and out. I want you to soften the lower back. I want you to relax that space as much as possible. Try and relax your shoulders. If the hand has too much tension because it's on the lower abdomen, just let the hands drop out to the side. Relax them here. Big deep breath. Just stay with the breathing. We're going to take one more breath. And we are going to gently and slowly come back into the center. When we arrive back in the center, I want you to bring your feet a little bit closer towards your bum. And I want you just to gently lift up the hips a tiny, teeny bit and drop them back down. And let the lower back surrender and soften. Let the back soften. And then again, lift up just a tiny bit and let them soften, relax. And let's do that 2 more times. A little lift, soften, let all the tension go in the hips and the lower back. 1 more. And relax and soften. And we're now going to take the legs over to the right side. So the feet stay where they are, knees go over to the right side. Again, if we want to let the arms just come out, we can. If we want to keep them on the lower abdomen, we can. Doesn't matter. And here I just want you to take big deep breaths again. We want to try and relax that left leg and that left knee as much as we can. Nice big deep breaths. Try to relax your lower back as much as you can. Relax your head, let it become heavy. I'm going to take one more breath. Gently and slowly come back into the center. And then we're going to just lift the hips a couple of times, just like we did before. And then just letting all the tension go, soften and relax. A little gentle lift. Lower, soften, relax. I do that 2 more times. One more. And then I want you to let the knees just knock into each other and support each other. And I want you to keep your hands on your belly. It can be the hips, it's okay. Alternatively, if they do want to just rest on the floor, let them rest on the floor. And we're going to finish our practice by taking some big deep breaths. Maybe we allow and invite a sigh on the exhale. And just welcoming in that random sound. Welcome in all parts of that sound. Maybe it does get a little weird, and that's okay. I am fully here for the weird. I really support it. It is wonderful. And I welcome it as much as I can. And I really work with clients to get comfortable with being uncomfortable and really allowing those sounds to come out, because we hold so much in our body, so much tension, so much trauma. And when we surrender into that space of being comfortable with uncomfortable, we are held in that space. Beautiful and magical things happen. We have to drop the expectation that society has put on us that we can't make noises. As a child, we're told to be quiet. And that has us feeling that we have to suppress everything through life. And I'm here to help people with their inner child. To work with knowing that it's okay to make noise. It's safe. So let's just take one more big breath in. Sigh it out, make any noise you want. Really enjoy it. And then I want you to let the legs go out nice and long. And reach the arms up over the head, but they're resting on the floor. A yawn might be invited in. What I want you to do is just take a little wiggle, take a big stretch. Really let yourself go. Let that tension be released on the body. And then slowly and gently come back up into a seated position, joining me there. Just coming back in your seated position, and just take a big breath in and out. Nice. Thank you so much for joining me. I am sure you feel calm. I am confident that you feel calmer. Please drop a comment below, or drop a thumbs up, or check out my links in the link section of the page, and you can drop me a message. It will be really nice to hear from you. And if you would like more of these stress releasing calming videos, let me know and I will make more for you. I am here for you. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful day or a beautiful sleep if you're doing this at night time. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.